Welcome to another edition of KasiLEBS, a show about those who've been inspiring and entertaining us with their talent, personality, and energy. Today we'll be having Leroy Cook, who is an independent hip hop artist. The rapper's music is soulful and conscious. On the 28th September 2018, his third mixtape, Aim High, was released digitally and in hard copies, followed by his fourth mixtape, Rise, which was released on iTunes, Tidal, and Google Play on the 30th August 2019. He is currently working on his fifth project, which will be a mixtape entitled The Jump, which is due for release in 2021. Our local artist who's on the rise to bigger things. He's aiming high, he's doing the jump. That's just a few of his mixtapes that I just named for you. Rise, Aim High, and Rise. So the guy is very, very ambitious, you know.
Yes, no way.
Leroy, why did you bring us specifically to this space right here?
The reason why I brought you to this space is because I spend a lot of time in this area playing street soccer here. Always coming to the Buddha to come and buy the necessities, daily needs. Used to hang in this area with the youths when I was younger. Used to gamble in this area. I used to... Yeah, this was my spot, man. This was the spot. They call it the CPD.
CBD.
Yeah, just take note of the CBT.
CBT.
CBT, supermarket. Oh yes. Shout out CBT. Shout out CBT.
Nog Alipad.
Oh yes.
So, I've listened to your music and this right here, you mentioned it in your music, it's very influential towards your music. So my question is, what are you trying to achieve based on how you write your music?
Alright. Like I said, the reason why I shot Jay is because my music is about reality raps. And basically, I'm trying to document my life story together with our people's life story, colors.
Sure.
Because I feel in South Africa, as colors, we are not getting platforms. You can switch on all the music channels on TV, you don't see us. Switch on the radio, you don't hear us. So I am trying to change that with my music.
Sure.
Communicating my message, my life story through my music. So what I'm trying to achieve with my music, I'm trying to document my life story, number one. Number two, where I grew up, how I live, my struggles, my triumphs, how I go from zero to number one. Hopefully that's what I'm aiming for.
Yeah.
Aim high, and all my niggas just aim high. Grind it off. Music is also very catchy, bruh. So is that also what you're trying to achieve in your music for us to dance?
Well, it depends what the mood is, If I'm feeling like turning up and the beat tells me this is a turn up beat, then I will be turning up. The beat dictates what type of music I do. I don't limit myself to only doing serious hip hop.
Sure.
I like having fun with it. I also think I have a sense of humor, so I can make you turn up. I can make you sit back and think about what I've just said. It depends the mood. It also depends in what type of space I am, because at the end of the day, my music comes from a place where I'm at the current moment. So if I'm in a happy space, the music will be happy. If I'm in a sad space, the music most probably will be sad. If I'm in love, then I'll be doing some love songs.
So Leroy, as we all trying to grow in a Kasi, we need to support each other in order to grow. So right here we are at the local business. where Leroy comes to get his hair cut, and that also shows support, as we need to support each other. So Leroy, tell us about your hair salon.
Alright. Currently we are standing here in Kaikipiring Street. This is where I normally cut my hair at Abdul's barber. I've been cutting here for the past several years. He's not a local guy, he's a foreigner, but it's a local business. I also believe in firmly supporting local business, especially as colors. I believe we need to support each other more, buy local brands, support local businesses, because like we all know, local is lekker, but local can only be lekker if we all support local businesses, buy local products. Like myself, I'm a businessman myself, and I feel as a businessman it's important that you support other businesses. By supporting other businesses, people will support your business as well.
That's very well stated, eh? Very well stated. So are we gonna get this haircut? Me, I think I look fine.
Yes, I think you look fine, eh? Your hair still with a lane.
Still not a
But
lady.
my hair, I need to get this off. So we're gonna get this this nappy hair off quickly, so I can look sharp for y'all guys. I'm gonna get my nice faded, so I can be faded in,
So you
and
can
look
so you can
nice
look
for
like
this
an artist,
occasion, and
like
so I
like a
can pick
rapper.
off these caps.
Like a soulful and conscious rapper. So
You know.
looked apart, So now we have a fan. I don't know if I should call him a fan or a supporter, a highly true friend of Leroy. He wants to ask Leroy a few questions also, and that's what we on, asking our local artists questions that we want to know from them. What are the plans? What are the future plans? Are we involved? What's going on? I don't know what he's gonna ask. I'm just making some examples. But let's hear Marv
I'm
out.
actually a bit scared for this question.
Mount with Mr. Lee, everyone. We're just supporting our local artists, and I feel like they need more exposure, because like the word they say is more conscious. So Mr. Lee, everyone, I support you.
I know that, eh?
I know 1,000. Your lyrics is something, is transformation. Everyone's like, okay. Like the first question I would like to ask you is like, what was your first feeling when you listened to music? Was it something like that you needed to do, or how did music find you actually?
Well, music has always been a part of my life. During primary school, I started a group with a bunch of friends, and we started writing songs in primary school. I started writing songs with a few friends. We started writing songs thinking we could sing, but we couldn't sing. We were horrible, to be honest. But eventually, what started in primary school followed me all the way to high school. And by the time I turned 16, I was listening to guys like 50 Cent, Tupac, your Kanye West, your Notorious B.I.G., your Bone Thugs and Harmonies, and also
All the legends, basically. All the legends.
you can say, yeah, they are legends, all the legends.
Yeah.
Most of the legends, I wouldn't say all of them because there's so many, but like I say, and what further, gave me the information let me go further, was when I was 16 years old, hearing Chris Brown singing. And I listened to his first album, and I found out he was 16 at the time, and I was like to myself, okay, this guy can sing. If he can do it, if he follows his dream and he's an artist, well, I cannot sing, but maybe I can rap. That's when I started writing. and that's when I decided to become a musician.
Who's the artist that inspired you to start then?
Okay, the artist that inspires me, firstly, I'm gonna start locally. Number one of my favorite artists locally. Actually, my favorite artist is AKA Super Mega. Then, yes, I believe in supporting our people. I believe in our culture. I believe there's gonna be a renaissance happening. Actually, the renaissance is happening right now. God is raising up all the leaders and is creating the platforms like Ebo TV. That's another platform where people like me can get exposure, where we wouldn't get it normally because it's so hard to just get your foot in the door. But I'm drifting off topic, like coming back to your question. The people who inspire me, Youngster CPT is also one of the artists who inspires me locally. And I also I also admire what he's doing because he's been in the industry for more than 10 years and he's still on top of his game. I look up to people like that, people who are progressive. Kespenyoves, I admire him for his business
Idea
his business acumen. I admire him for his hustle and his persistence. And internationally, I am inspired by artists like J. Cole.
Yes, that's me too.
He's one of my favorite internationally at the moment. Kendrick Lamar, I also listen to Kendrick Lamar. And going back to the OGs, I was influenced by people like Tupac, 50 Cent. I have a lot of influence from those musicians. Kanye West, still today, Kanye West still inspires me. So yeah, those are just a few artists who inspire me. Chris Brown, Post Malone, those are some of the singers I enjoy listening to. And I also draw a lot of inspiration from all these guys.
Let's go to my last question. Basically, our humans can like treat each other, like it brings disgrace towards us as men, like how we treat women. But what advice can you give to men in that aspect? What advice do you have for women actually also, like going through that struggle also?
I think we need to celebrate our women more, protect our women more, love our women more, build our woman more. And us as men, we really need to do introspection. And I also think society needs to help men more because men are dealing with issues. Men are hurt, men are broken, men are struggling, men are dying. But in order for us to win the battle against gender-based violence, we have to work as a collective, and we cannot blame the one party cannot blame the other party. We need to stand together, both male and female, and work forward, because at the end of the day, the perpetrators of this violence, I believe, hurt people. So the reason why these people are hurting others is because they're hurt. I think more needs to be done to these men before it gets to gender-based violence, before the man starts abusing women. I think from a young age, there needs to be programs that teaches our men how to treat our women. There aren't such programs. I think we need to start programs like that. And that's the way we can win the battle against gender-based violence.
Yes. To all our women, we love you, we support you in everything that you face. Know that we're going through it with you. All supporters in what you right cool. The big homie, always my day one. Everyone out there supporting. Please support our color, trends, our everything that we're starting, our culture. Then whether it's dancing, whether it's going into art and spitting bars and rapping, but just music, anything. Support our businesses, please.
There are many instances where I'm so broke now, then I don't have anyone to go to for help. Then I come and borrow money by Abdul. Then I don't have anyone. This is the struggle I'm facing. My friends who call them friends, I can't even come to them to borrow them money. when I just want some bread to eat. That's the life I'm living. So yeah, my barber became my friend. Ali light is what waves at. Well, this is we waves straight. It's not your Arab
Come to
Abdul.
Abdul.
It's a waves straight. Son of the coast, son of the coast.
Another coast.
Hulle glo dit word gemaak met 'n koes.
Natural waves.
Ja, myne is ook natural. Voor
Wat ook lijst inderdaad.
Wat ook kleine waves, hè?
Lijn
Wat is
op.
een waves?
Oh op man. Oh op. Stop
Hard,
it.
nou.
Stop it.
Wat op doen ze
Hier,
waves?
kom hier koen.
Wat op doen ze waves? Nee, dat I have to let the waves.
Let's
Go.
Why are you growing again, Dulis?
Making cheese cob.
Chisco, Abdul.
Keeping it cheesecake.
Oh, Abdul is not there by the stage of styles anymore. Abdul used to plait his hair. It's not by styles anymore. Eh? Just the
I'm gonna
Chisco.
plate my hand.
Young people, take care of yourself. It doesn't mean that you are struggling. People have to see that you are struggling. Make sure that you are always well taken care of, well groomed. It's very important to look presentable for yourself firstly. When you look in that mirror, make sure you like what you see. And if you do not like what you see, then change whatever you don't like.
Of wie die speel lieg, my top.
Verstaan je?
One thing I would like
Don't
to
trust
say.
everybody. Even Mara's lie.
Ja.
That's cheesy. I think that's hopeful Leroy.
Yes.
Leroy, there's a new question I like to ask people.
Yes.
Shoot, as you just said, you need to always look presentable because you don't know who looks up to you, right?
Yes.
You don't know. You know perhaps who's looking up to you because you draw the crowd in and people always. There was just a little boy singing one of your songs. So, but there are still unknown supporters, and so you have to dress yourself well and look after yourself and things like that. So, who do you look up to in the castle? In the castle, in toekomstras?
All right. One of the person who I look up to is my mother,
No matter.
who passed away a few months ago. The reason why I looked up to my mother is because she had an insane work ethic. She was a hard worker. She raised 4 kids on her own, and we all matriculated. She didn't finish school, but I believe my mother was a wise woman. She's one of the people I look up to. Secondly, I look up to Rudolf Botak. He's a local businessman. I've been going there basically since I was young. I used to work there on weekends, sell pork bones to earn a bit, spending money because my mother didn't work. He's also a very wise man. He has his own business. I learned a lot from him. I still learn a lot from him. I've learned a lot from him. I'm still learning a lot from him. Yes, he's one of the people I look up to as a businessman. He's a light to many people in the community. Yeah, that's it.
Featuring Marv today on KasiLEBS. He's also getting a haircut. Also wears waves. Waves is the in thing now. Brother, can I show you in the video? Just wanna show your waves quickly. Look at my dog here.
Oh wow.
Wave culture is in here, bruh. What do you do to get waves?
I just use a pantyhose, brother, man.
Do you sleep with it?
Yeah.
But that thing hurts the head, bruh.
I know.
But they say you must also brush a lot.
Yeah, I do that too.
But that's actually the only thing that gives you waves.
Basically, yeah.
The thing about pantyhose is just maintaining the waves.
Yeah.
Yeah, but keep it in, guys. Keep it in. Keep it in. That's the waves.
not the
Thank
wave
you, Mar.
that we saw.
The wave there, huh? Ga hulle 'n shot en sit Owens.
Slaan we hulle saam te
Interview
sing.
die outie.
We kan hulle 'n shot en sê, dis my Owen so.
How do you know Leroy?
Yeah, that is my brother, man.
My brother,
This is my brother.
How do you know Leroy?
We work together, you know.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
He's a nice
A
guy.
cool kid.
We're doing an interview about him today.
my bra.
Our KasiLEBS.
Here you go. I mentioned him in one of my songs.
Serious?
Inspired one of his songs.
Which one?
Actually, yeah, he did.
Which one?
Freestyle.
Freestyle.
Yeah, he inspired that song.
Damn.
Freestyle.
Nice, man.
Track 7 on that album.
Yes, on Rise. It's
Oh,
on
you
Rise.
even know it. There we go.
Seven. Yes, definitely. Afraid I find you out.
If it blows up, I need royalties. If that song blows up, I need royalties.
Don't say if, say when.
When? Yeah, that's the spirit.
That's it.
Let's go.
Otherwise, guys.
I know me, bro. Here you go.
This is my brother from, you know, we have the Sons of Zion. I feel like we should bring that more to the community. It's me, him, we started a group that we feel like there should be leaders in specific age groups. Now that's the reason why we started that group also. Yeah, and it draw a lot of people. And I feel like there's something we need to get into. This is Wayne. You all know Wayne.
Shout out.
Shout out, guys. Hey.
Shout.
This is Wayne now. This is Wayne now when the Lord found me.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, yeah.
Thank you so much. Okay,
Take this guy's outfit there.
you want my outfit?
Take his outfit.
Gladiators.
What on
I went back in time for y'all. Just to put on the gladiators. Huh? This is what you call unique swag. Authentic, original. Edikasi.
Explain it.
Edikas.
Explain your look.
Sure.
This is a taste of our culture, colored culture. They say we don't have a culture. I'm here to tell you differently. We do have a culture. We have a way of speaking, we have a way of dressing. We also have our clothing, our own attire. We also have our own different dishes. You know, biryani, sisters, just to mention a few. This is what you call colored swag, bushy swag.
Oh, yes.
Very informal, semi-formal.
Dear Makar.
Not dear Makar. Authentic.
Yeah.
Spontaneous. I don't know what
Super.
what it's actually mean, but yeah, some words to explain.
Super
how it is.
duper.
So
Yeah.
now here we at Pet V. Do you know Pet V?
Yes, I also is one of the barbers where I used to cut it, eh? Yo, Pet V is dangerous when it comes to a fade, eh?
So now we started at a quarter shop right in front. His barber is actually that side. That side is his barber. I also used to come cut here. Yeah. And now I cut myself, guys. So my waist is very important.
You have advanced, right? You are your own barber now.
But we should come back here once. Eh? This guy's cuts. If you cut here, you'll get a girlfriend in a week.
I can't wait to taste the
Guaranteed.
bunnies. I am famished right now.
Guaranteed you'll get a girlfriend.
If you don't
in
know
a
what
week.
that means extremely hungry. That's how hungry I am right now.
So Leroy, question I have for you. What would you like wish from your cast, from the people in your cast? How would you wish they respond to your music and to your craft?
My wish is that my community would receive me. That my community would support what I do. I had a show in 2018. That all was empty. I invested so much money, thousands of money, to make sure my branding is on an excellent level. My music is quality. I have a professional sound engineer. My CDs are not selling. In order for me to shoot my music videos, to do the marketing, to record the next project, I need support. I need people buying my music. I need my community coming to my shows. I need my community buying my series, because at the moment my community aren't coming to my shows. You guys aren't buying my music, and it's quality music. I don't know if my community don't listen to hip hop, but it's quality. Most of my songs are clean. So that's my wish, that my community would support entrepreneurs, would support creatives, like I buy people's clothing here in Toekomsrus that are making clothing. I would also like those same people, those people who I bought the clothing from. It's time you support me, guys. I came to your shows. It's time you come to my shows. It's time you buy my series. It's time you guys help me to rise, because at the end of the day, I'm not only doing this for myself, I'm also doing it for KasiLEBS, because I'm a product of KasiLEBS. If I win, KasiLEBS win. If I rise, KasiLEBS rise. I'm not only doing this for myself, guys. This is also for my community. This is me paving the way. I have to work from the ground floor up. I have to build from the bottom, from the foundation. So hopefully in a few years time, the artists that comes out of this place, they do not have to build from the bottom. Then we already have platforms, because the work has already been done by individuals. The groundwork has already been done by individuals like myself.
Literally paving the way for the young artists in Tukis, eh?
You know,
Doing this thing from the bottom up. But we need to support each other in order to grow, guys. We need support. Like, we really do need support desperately. Even if we do have support, we need more support. So guys, be involved, man. Support the positivity that goes on in the community. I always say this. Leroy might do music, but tomorrow it might be your son or your daughter doing the same thing. So guys, just look out for the positivity, and let's grow together, man. This thing, it's not simple, but just think about it once and again. There are kids out here doing all the wrong things easily, and then we have people like Leroy that stepped out of his box to do what is passionate and what he loves. So let's do this thing on the right way, man. In the right way, right manner. It's love. Let's show love to the guy, man. Music is a big platform for people to get a platform.
yes, and guys, I need the help. I need all the help I can get. At the moment, my projects, they are on hold. Like, I've written so much music. I can't record. I can't shoot the visuals for my music, because I'm in a place in my life, just to put it straightforward, I'm broke, guys. And for me to go to the next level, I need finances. I cannot record if I do not have the finances. Starting a music career, especially when you're independent, it's costly. I need all the support I can get. I need all the finances I can get, just by buying one of my CDs. You help me, because that 100 rand, it might not look much, but that 100 rand, it could go towards buying a bread for me. It could go towards buying milk or anything I need, just to keep on working, just to make it through the day.
Keep on doing what he loves.
To keep on doing what I love, and also at the end of the day, to survive, guys, to survive. At the moment, I'm in survival mode, and I need all the financial support. I need anyone that can, even if you just buy one CD, you are making a huge contribution and a difference in my life.
Big ups to you, bro. But I would just want to encourage you, it's hard out here, especially in the industry that you are in.
Yes.
But now, getting angry or frustrated and all those things might affect your character. So I just want to encourage you not to change the person that you are. Just adapt and get boundaries set where people don't walk over you, but still remain in your character, the same lovely person that you are. Don't let the world change you, because that's when they're gonna start talking. Look at him. He's trying to spread around positivity, but just look at him. So don't change, guys. Don't even blame the world for your character change, because it's very viral this so. We are in the world and that's how it is, but remain sane. Don't let the water come into your boat. Float on top of the water. That's all I can say for you guys. Let's take this now. How did you enjoy this interview, bro?
Yes. I enjoyed this interview. Yes, I think it was a ball.
Thanks to Murph, man. Murph, I just want to say thank you to Murph. I told him actually last minute that Murph, I need a cameraman. And then this guy told me now today that he needs people like me that spreading positivity. But I also need people like him so that we can keep the ball rolling. I need to pass the ball sometimes. I don't think that I can have the ball The whole time, the whole match. I need someone to pass the ball to, so Murphy's here.
Wow.
That's our food.
Let's see the food. Let's see the food. Ja, These are deer.
Local. It was made in 2 pieces, 2 cons rest.
You know, my niggas just aim high. Can you laugh good?
This chip is lekker. Can't wait to get into this, to dish in. First and foremost, I would like to say thank you for having me. And to the viewers, I hope you enjoyed the show. And lastly, I would like to leave you with a few words of encouragement. Live in the moment. Be creative. Take the risk. And if you fail, learn. And give yourself time to grow. The journey of 1,000 miles starts when you take the first step. And remember, aim high.
Aim high.
Because big dreams start small.
Guys, Leroy hasn't made it to a international platform yet. But yet I interview him because he hasn't given up on his dream. Simple. He hasn't given up on his dream. So you guys out there, stuff out here. But if you don't start, you're gonna regret. So what is there to love for if you don't do what you wanna do? You know, have fun with your life, guys. I am not getting money from what I'm doing, but yet I'm doing it. It's not all about what you can get from it, but what you want to do in life, your passions, your hobbies, all those things. Do it, guys. Just start. Thank you, Murph, for coming. I like people like Murph that are encouraging me, guys.
Yeah.
I was expecting a lot of people to laugh. I did get it. Like, I did get it, but thank you, Murph, for seeing the vision. Eh?
Yeah.
If I was listening to those people that were laughing and asking me, what am I doing? Why are you doing this? Why are you interviewing these people? They are not known. They are not well known. Why are you interviewing these people? Then I wouldn't have done it. Now I have Leroy here. We're having fun.
You know,
all the way.
I'm learning, Baba.
Yeah.
I'm having fun out here, guys.
Yeah.
Nicholas lekker.
Keep going.
Loves the way it's lekker.
But also those that were laughing, they are getting the vision now. I've been getting good responses from them, you know, because I didn't give so much attention to them. So big ups. Thank you, Murph, for coming.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to you, Donial, and all those people that are supporting me, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Like the video. Don't forget to subscribe and share.
Took risks to all of my life on my own terms. Don't need big love, plus I can do it without these drugs. Holding me back to do that money. Never came close, you can take my place. Trying to erase what I done for the culture. No hype, just a hustle on the side. Got me going up against the best. Go hard, don't stop our weed. Woke up in the game like job. 1 week, 1 take this hard. It's quick when you hit your mark. Bounce back even when you were down. I got my bread up. I got my bread up. I play my cards right. I play my cards right. I got my bread up. I got my bread up. I play my cards right. I play my cards right. It's a rap.
So Lee, poetry. Tell us about it. Are you still in it? Is it still an ongoing thing, or you moved away from poetry to hip hop? What's up?
Alright, poetry and hip hop, rap. It's basically rhythm and poetry. So poetry and rap goes hand in hand. I started writing poetry in 2010 and I've been writing poetry ever since. I was mentored by Don Matera. He is one of the poets, the writers who influenced me to become a poet. So for the past several years, I've been working on my first poetry anthology, which I completed this year. I will be releasing my first poetry anthology next year. I also won my first poetry competition at Soweto Theatre in August, and I will be headlining Soweto Theatre for the first time ever, performing alongside poets that I've been looking up to, poets that I went to go and watch normally, because I enjoy going to theaters, going to places where I can watch artists perform poetry or music. So I'm really excited to headline Soweto Theatre for the first time ever, and also perform some of my new poetry. I can't wait. Like I said, poetry and rap, they are cousins, they are brothers, or brother and sister. The two go hand in hand. Well, twins basically, like me and my brother.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, but I didn't know what poetry anthology is, so tell the people what it is, bro.
Alright, a poetry anthology is basically a collection of poetry. You would find some poetry anthologies, they include various poets, different poems from different poets, then they put it together in a compilation. But there's one way you can do it. You can get poetry from different poets and put it into a compilation, and then you make the poetry anthology. Or a poet can write a series of poems and publish his own book in a poetry anthology. That's basically what I'm doing right now. It's basically collection of the poems that I've been writing for the past several years, going into one book. You can say it's more than 80 poems which I've written that will be going into my poetry anthology. It's just a book full of poetry. That's what a poetry anthology is.
There's some things that we are leaving out, but I don't want to leave out this one. You said aim high, rise and jump. Explain how they connect.
Alright. Basically what I did with Aim High, I decided to do the first mixtape series in the world, and it started with Aim High. Aim High is number 1. Aim High is the first edition of a 3-part series mixtapes. They follow each other. I started with Aim High, which was released in 2018. And what do you do after aiming high? After you have aimed high, you rise. So the follow-up project to Aim High, the second edition to this mixtape series, is Rise. And I feel I'm in that season of my life right now, whereby I am busy rising in everything I do. And I'm busy reaching my goals one step at a time. So in the season, I'm busy rising. And after having risen, what do you do after rising? That's the question I asked myself, and I came to the answer. After rising, you can either decide you can be complacent and stay where you are. After you feel you've achieved your dreams, you can stay complacent and that's it. Or you can take it further and take the leap and take the jump. So after having risen, after having achieved my goals, I decided I'm not going to be complacent. I'm going to take it further. And that's where the jump comes in. The jump is the final edition of this mixtape series. Rise was released in 2019 and the jump, I'm currently working on the jump and I will be completing it this year, but I will only be releasing the jump in 2021. So that's the conclusion of this mixtape series.
Just like the stars, glory. I can get it, you can get it, she can get it, we can get it, glory. Tell my story, been a minute, that's a message for my people, glory. I can get it, you can get it, she can get it, we can get it, glory. Tell my story, been a minute, that's a message for my people.